reasonable.
That bit of news brought to you by someone who's just started a new semester of university, or what do they call them in the States? College?
College.
Yeah, college. Yeah, we've got colleges here too, but it's a different thing. But it's still similar.
Yeah,
it's the same, but different. But the same. Welcome, everybody, to a new episode, the 5th episode of Vampire City of Thorns, Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle. And we are, as always, joined by Second Class Elitist.
Hi!
Cobra Kai.
Moshi moshi.
Luna Sanguine.
Bonjour.
And Minnie-May.
How's it?
The only South African greeting out of all three of the South Africans.
I was getting stressed. I'm like, I don't know.
And I'm, I guess, your semi-lovely host, Zaffa. How do I...
The Lion Man.
The Lion Man, yes. How do I start this again?
Press play. I don't know.
There we go. I've pressed play. Oh, shitballs. Okay, we're good. We're good. Thank you for those hosts, by the way. Yeah, so how's everybody been? It's been 2 weeks. Minnie had to feed her husband some food last week. That's what I remember on the Insta tweets, you know.
Oh yeah. God.
There was like an Instagram post of him eating something. I'm like, So how's everybody been? Let's start with the men this time. Let's start off with Sean McLaughlin or Cobra Kai.
How's it, everybody? No, it's been a crazy 2 weeks for me, in terms of just work. College has been like an absolute shit show right now. But you know what? It doesn't help complaining. Just need to buckle down, get the work done, get through to the end of the semester, and yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Nothing much on my side.
And Mr. Second Class Elitist, or John Andrews.
I'm doing good. I'm almost halfway through the novel that I'm currently working on. I have a new Patreon that's going to be going up in August for a serial, like retro 80s super cop TV show kind of story. So that'll be happening in about a week. That's coming along well. I have 2 or 3 submissions currently in review, and I just found out that an editor of mine wants to reuse something I had submitted to him 5 years ago in a new anthology. So that's always fun.
That's fucking amazing, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking amazing. I'm gonna get you a copy of a friend of mine's. I'm gonna get him to give me a free copy, to give you a free copy, so that you can read.
Okay.
And yeah, I love the way the guy describes things. Yeah, let me just show quickly. Someone on stream asked. There we go. Yeah, I love the way he's got he sets up obviously completely new worlds, but the way he describes things, you sit there like, I know what this looks like. For some odd reason, it just makes sense. And most of the people that I've spoken to that has read his book is like, yeah, it just makes sense of the way he does describe things. Granted, I only read like 4 chapters, but still, like, holy shit. Yeah. And let's get on with the woman who's probably the most uncomfortable out of all of us. Me! No. Minnie-May.
Knew it.
Minnie-May.
Sorry,
We're gonna get...
Still waking up, guys.
Don't take this out of context, but we're gonna find a reason to get you out of that dress tonight.
God, you're so nice. Sounds a little rocketed. Sorry. Yeah, no, things have been okay, you know, I've been away for weekends, normally the busy time of year when the kids are off of school, so I get called in a lot to help out families. But yeah, other than that, officially started the full-time streaming last week. Hopefully, we'll see.
Welcome
so
to
we
the
have-
club.
Yeah, we have a full schedule. With the variety things, like we have a talk show, we have baking streams, we have game streams, we have IRL streams. So we're hoping that, you know, good comes of it.
Ooh, I want to be on a talk show.
Maybe you'll be one of our guests. Maybe.
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 Here's some 5 XP for you. Here we go. Here we go. There's an extra
Hey.
I was gonna
6.
say Luna's a part.
Oi,
Luna's a
oi.
part of it. You gotta bribe her. She's part of the cast. She's part of the
Luna,
cast.
you also have a couple of points of XP. Yes. Oh
Yeah,
crap!
so
Stuff, dick move.
that's how you get ahead in the world. You throw out some RPG experience.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's been good. It's been stressful trying to plan everything, make sure everything goes off without a hitch, you know.
Mm.
But at the end of the day, nothing does. But at the end of the day, as long as you enjoy it and have fun, I guess. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And Luna, aside from planning a podcast and crap without ever thinking of inviting me as a guest, what else have you been up to? I'm sorry, I have to just hammer on that. That's it. I'll stop. Yeah. What have you been up to?
Nothing much. We've had another heat wave, so I've literally just been staying in my house with all the shutters closed. So I've been living like a vampire for the past week.
You look at
Nice, getting into character.
Yep.
Here's the funny bit. I've realized that South Africa doesn't get multiple heat waves. They get one, and it's called summer. Like last
Like that
summer,
recent cold front we had. Good
Yeah.
God.
last summer we had one heat wave. It lasted for about a month and a half. It's like,
Oh, this was that November heat wave.
yeah, November, December / almost January heat wave. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the heat
I remember
here,
that.
though, is a lot different. Like literally.
Because of the
I'm used to
humidity.
heat. It's
You-
so humid. Like
Yeah.
my house was kind of cool-ish with all the shutters down, but I opened the door to let the dog out and I walked outside. It was like literally walking into an oven.
It just fucking like smacks you in the face.
You open up
Oh,
that
it was
door.
horrible.
You open up that door and go, soup air.
Yeah, when it's like 38 degrees at 10 p.m. at night with the sun still up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The only difference
Yeah.
with us is the sun is down, but we hit those temperatures at night anyway. So
Yeah.
okay, cool. Yeah, I've been busy with some Borderlands, and during
Is this
the
your
off.
first
And a
playthrough?
lot of progress as well.
Sorry.
Is this your first
Make-
playthrough of Borderlands?
No, second playthrough. It's a first playthrough with all the DLCs, but it's the second playthrough with the main storyline. So once I hit all those DLCs, it'll be new for me. And my off time, I've been playing. I finished There Are Billions off stream.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
nice. I never knew there was an end to it.
Yeah, they
So it's just
introduced.
They
the
recently
campaign.
added a campaign mode.
Yeah,
Okay.
and since then I've been playing something that I wouldn't admit. Well, I'm gonna admit it in any case, but
Bobby's Big Adventure.
we said we're not gonna talk about it. That's in the past. That's in the past. You gotta leave your behind in the past. Wait.
Yeah.
Lion King quote right there.
Uh-huh.
It's Mad Games Tycoon.
Oh God. Jeez, I haven't
Yeah.
played that in many moons.
It's quite fun. Is it Mad Games Tycoon? The one on GOG, not on Steam. I've been creating games. That's it. I've been creating
Is that
games.
just Game Dev Tycoon?
Game Dev Tycoon is... Let me just I can just quickly check.
I think it might be that one.
It is Mad Games Tycoon. Yeah, Game Dev Tycoon was on Steam. Yeah.
Game Dev Tycoon, by the way, has the most beautiful anti-piracy
They
design
do.
ever.
They do.
It does,
Oh,
eh?
it's so brilliant.
Do you guys know about this?
Well, I saw the chat now.
So you're creating games in this game, and if you pirated it, after a while, all your games, you lose a lot of sales due to piracy in the game.
Yeah, the version of the game that's available on torrent sites to rip
Right.
for
I remember
privating
this one.
for piracy, they put there, and it's a
Oh.
different version of the game. It's a version of the game that has a separate subplot in it where there are pirates in the game that will pirate your software, making it harder for you to make money, making it harder for you to progress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the best thing about it is the amount of people that complained about piracy in the dev game on their forum,
Yeah.
not realizing that the only way you could complain about piracy in a game to a game developer was if you pirated their game in the first place.
Yeah.
Exactly. Serious Sam. Was it the first one or
And
the
this is
second
like-
one that did the same thing? Where there was this one critical point where it was a main mission boss, was a big red scorpion. And this thing was unkillable. It had unlimited health if you pirated the game. And every time this thing killed you, says, haha, loser, go buy the game so you can actually progress.
Yep.
Damn. Yeah. Wow. So we should probably start. Does anybody remember what happened last time?
We're in
Um,
the drive-through.
We tackled a dude off a building. That's all I remember.
I non-violently captured an individual.
Good job.
Okay.
But yeah, so Luna, Carl, and I are in the drive-through, and then Elitis and Cobra on the foresty thing, aren't they? Waiting for.
It's
thingy
no, it's not
blonde-haired-
Kyle. It's just the driver.
Oh, it's the driver. I thought Kyle was with us.
No.
So it's me.
Weirdo.
Yeah, okay.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's weirdo. So it's me, Luna, and the driver,
Mhm.
the drive-through, and then Elitis and Cobra are in the forest meeting up with Blonde Bird,
Delphine.
Le Baron.
Delphine. Not the Baroness, man.
Delphine. Because you phoned Zakar
Mm.
to come help you out, right?
Yeah, because we're gonna use his underground thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's the plan. That is the plan.
That was my plan, because I'm smart.
Mm-hmm. Are you forgetting someone else? There's one person that you're forgetting.
Huh? Are you talking about my
The
rat? My rat's
hostage?
in my pocket.
Okay, so it's still in your pocket.
Yeah, Wilbur's in my pocket.
Oh, Wilbur. That's right.
Oh.
It's funny, I have a hedgehog now. I was like, oh, maybe I should use my hedgehog. But I was like, no, she's too spiky. You'll see me
Yeah,
sitting
it's probably
here.
not a good idea.
I'll put it in my pocket. I'm dedicated to the role, bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's get this ball rolling. But before we do, we need to do a couple of housekeeping rules. Yes, I've used that phrase correctly. Housekeeping, not rules, just a bit of housekeeping. If you want to support us on Patreon, you can do so over at there, patreon.com/City of Thorns. You can also check out our VODs that should be uploaded every Monday. If you've missed a VOD. And the best and most simplest way to support us is just by watching or retweeting, telling your friends and family, all your friends, family, and animals all about City of Thorns. And but like I said, your eyes are more appreciated than everywhere. All the donations all Patreon money and donations during the stream will go to the cast cost, which reminds me, next month is the month.
Woo, retro money.
The retweet should show up shortly on Twitter, on the chat there, and of course, a little disclaimer: Vampire the Masquerade is a game about monsters. The actions that these people do in game the characters do in game does not necessarily reflect on their associated streamer. Just if things get a bit too uncomfortable for you, step away for a bit, stretch them legs, and come back in 10 minutes or so, or watch the VOD and just skip to the point. When you're watching the VOD, just skip to the point that makes you feel more comfortable. So yeah, it's all fine. It is a game about monsters. You gotta look out for yourself, basically. And without any further ado, let's hit up City of Thorns, episode 5. The camera opens up on a lab somewhere. Concrete. It's not your typical lab. It's like a concrete walls, and you constantly hear, "Gotta make more. Yes, yes, yes. Gotta make more. Gotta make. Oh, ooh, yes, yes. I'm hungry, but I gotta make more first." And the camera fades out. Camera zooms in on a dark night, and it focuses on someone reasonably well built, holding on, carrying an unconscious person over his shoulder. Looking towards what seems like an apartment complex. There's a white-haired girl standing next to a car, looking at her phone, and it just seemed like she answered to a text, because she looks at it, closes it, and starts looking around. What do you do, John?
Start heading towards, the white-haired girl.
After a few seconds, she notices you. And she notices the body second. Well, she notices you and oh crap, that's a body. And her posture stiffens a little bit.
Do you have some place that I can put Bernie until we get back?
She looks at you and she's like, yeah.
Somebody got it.
Yeah. I was like, should I call him Oh wait, weekend.
Yeah. Yep.
She chuckles a bit and she's like, yeah, just put him in the trunk. Yes. See, I learn American
Good
things.
Word.
I learn American things. Just put him in the trunk.
Trunk I can do.
Where's the rest?
I was only supposed to keep track of one at a time.
And who and what is... She looks like, as you put him in, he.
Well, Olivia's been on this kick recently where she's collecting pets. She started with field mice and moved up to human, I guess.
Ooh, that's not actually a good thing. That's not actually a good thing for, the Masquerade and all.
I mean, wasn't my choice, but I was told not to remove the problem.
I mean, rats you can keep, but humans? We gotta have a bit of a talk.
I mean, if you promise to feed it and make sure it gets in its walks, they're not too bad.
She chuckles at this. And she puts her hand to her ear. She listens as if she's listening to something, and she looks at you and she's like, What the fuck happened in room 501?
I was outside. I don't know. I never actually made it into the 501. You'd have to talk to the girls.
Yeah, we never actually made it into the room.
Weren't you with... sorry, Sean. Were you with second class
I was with
elitists
John
this
the
whole time?
time.
Oh,
Yeah.
why did I think you were with them? Oh, because you mentioned
'Cause
Kyle.
Remember, because remember, I was carrying the PCs.
She gets a fright. Oh crap, you're here as well.
Surprise!
Her sneaky snack.
Yeah. He's
Wait.
started collecting. He's starting to collect, computers. Everybody needs a hobby, apparently.
Okay. I'm gonna try and find out where the others are, and then maybe we
I'm
can
gonna go
all
sit in the car.
yeah put it in. Well, she closes the trunk, and she goes over to the apartment complex. Like she moves away. She's like, "Excuse me." She moves away a bit and she starts talking to people. Well, she's talking somehow to people. You know, the whole thing. And after about 10 minutes, she comes back. She's like, yeah, this is going to be a bit difficult to explain to everybody tomorrow.
Yep.
But let's quickly just confirm where everybody's at and where we'll meet up. As far as I know, we're supposed to meet up at Sakar's place. As far as I
have
know.
a question.
Yeah, Sean.
Are you like part of the FBI or something? 'Cause you got like the thingy and the weird wrist sniffing thing going on. Are you running like a private FBI organization, just cleaning up after the messes everybody makes in the town?
I'm sort of. I'm Zakar's right-hand person.
Oh.
Yes.
And I like tap on John. It's like, hey, dude, we gotta get those earpieces, man. That'll be a cool addition,
I know, right? Those would be really neat. We should get those.
We could organize it.
Can we get those?
Yeah.
They should.
Please?
I mean,
Do you have
could
spare?
buy them,
Zakar,
so yes.
Zakar, for some reason, likes you. I don't know if he likes you two, but he likes you as a group.
I don't think anybody likes me, but as long as they like somebody in the group, I guess.
Yeah, we need to talk about some things. Have you seen the video, though?
The video?
Oh, you haven't gotten it yet. Okay, cool. Once we're at Zakar's place, we can all watch the video.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Hey.
She takes
Yeah,
out...
I've been a little bit busy tonight.
Yeah, tonight was a bit crazy. Yeah. I mean,
it was great.
3 nights ago it was even worse, but tonight was... Oof. She takes out her phone.
Tonight was lackluster.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight
Lackluster?
was lackluster.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying about lackluster. That was definitively a 5-star match that nobody got to see.
Well, I mean, you definitely had more fun than I did.
You gotta...
All right,
tell me.
That's fair.
Tell me about it. Tell me what lackluster... What was so lackluster about tonight?
That John that John got to have all the fun.
Get quicker, son.
I'm a fan of fun. What did you do?
Okay, true.
What did you do?
What would you say was the distance, John? I don't know, a good 10, 15 meters?
Probably
Yeah.
10, 12.
I'd say that was a pretty good spear tackle.
Yeah.
Good distance. I know I'd never make that.
Spear tackle with safety cradle, by the way, so that we didn't break him in half.
You know what I mean? You're a big fella, you just might.
Just a quick thing. Are you using wrestling phrases currently? Because I'm out of the loop with wrestling terms.
Pretty much.
Basically.
Yeah. A spear is, a type of tackle,
You know when you see
which
the
is an American football term as well.
yeah, like you know those illegal rugby tackles where you see the dude just run and he just jumps and then hits the dude?
Bang. Yeah.
That's a spear.
Oh. Okay, cool. She takes out her phone. And she phones Olivia.
Hello.
Hi. Where are you? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we just left McDonald's. We were trying to get the cops to stop following us. So we lost them. They went down the main road. So yeah, we're about to do a UE and hit the car's place. Did you find John?
Okay, cool. So we're gonna meet at Zakar's place.
Yeah. Did you find John?
Yes, I'm with him now. We're gonna go to Zakar's place now. Who else is with you?
It's just Olivia.
Yes, it's just you and.
Sorry, coffee hasn't kicked in. It's just Theodora, the driver, and Wilbur.
Wilbur.
And I just wave my hand at her. And I'm just like, don't ask.
Okay, so we'll see all 4 of you.
Yeah, but
That's
question:
Zakar's.
when John dropped off the body, was the body dead or alive?
You hear the opening of something. No, the body is alive.
Okay, good. Make sure it stays that way.
Yeah.
I'll see you at the cars.
Okay. See you there whenever you get there. She puts the phone down. You're like, yeah, okay, cool. So we're heading to Zakar's place.
Yep.
Cool. Get in the car and you make your way there. Olivia and Theodora, the cops have moved on. You're at Steers. You're ordering yourself a couple of burgers. The driver.
That was. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So that was the blind bitch. She said we should go to the cars when we can.
Well, we should hurry up and go then because what are we gonna do with these burgers? I mean, I'm not gonna eat them.
Why are you scared you'll get fat?
Roll me a
Oh,
wits and awareness
These
there.
are greasy.
Wits and
Gross.
awareness.
Both of you.
Okay.
Wits and awareness.
Or no, awareness wits on.
Awareness.
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 You know that South Africans are the only people that would see the word "awe," A-W-E, and pronounce it as away.
And think of it as away.
Away. Yes.
Also Hawaiians or
Oh wait.
Pacific Islanders. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. It's like away. What? Oh, awe. What were they? Let me just quickly check.
Spend 2 weeks in Hawaii, and then you'll come back to the States and see a U-Haul truck and be like, ooh, howl, what are they doing here?
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, no, 3 and 2. Both of you notice the guy, like the driver, glancing over at the burgers, but trying to hide it.
I'm sorry. Do you want the burgers?
I wouldn't mind.
Well, you can have mine. I'm not gonna.
She's scared you'll get fat.
I will get fat.
You're a fucking vampire.
He looks at you while you're whispering, and he puts on his headphones again. And like, you can hear a slight rumbling of Dimu or gear through those headphones as he's eating and driving.
Okay, I reach forward, grab a bag of the Sears chips. I take out Wilbur, and I start feeding Wilbur some fries.
Oh my god, the rat is still here.
Okay, firstly, if it wasn't for this rat, we would not have had such a successful night. He deserves a fry. You're such a good rat.
Oh my.
You know what? He finds you disgusting, putting Bob on your face every morning. So you know what? Check yourself.
And
I have nothing.
the rat just closes his eyes in pure delight as he's munching on the bits of fries or chips that you give him. And the driver, he starts driving, and after a while he's like, where to?
Oh, the library at the university.
Ah. And he
Some late
drives.
night studies.
And he drives. He doesn't want to know what you're doing. He's just driving you.
Oh, do you want a blood bag before we get in?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have one because I'm gonna get hungry in one long ass night. Take out a blood bag.
How hungry are you?
I take. Not too bad, I'm just gonna take a little bit. I pour it into one of the steer's cups and start drinking it. Like, on the side.
Yeah.
Pour it in. Had it, you know.
Like the moment, like it's almost instantaneous. The moment you hit that, you take out the blood bag, the screen goes up between you and the driver, and he's just
I
driving.
think someone's a little queasy. You sure you don't
Or
want
just
some?
wants to put a solid object between him and the person that might frenzy.
You sure you don't want some? It's
No.
A rated. Get it? No.
Very funny, but no, thank you. Not out of a bag, nor that plastic cup.
I'm so sorry that the card does not come with a fancy marble fountain. I'm sorry, I'm super bitchy tonight, aren't I? God.
You on your period?
Wow. That's low. That's low. Even for you. Someone still needs to get sex.
Well, I do fine by myself. Thank you very much.
Clearly.
Well, when was the last time? I don't see any men flocking around you.
Do you think I'll bring them to your place? What, so
Yeah,
you
I
can
don't
go
want
like,
those nasty
oh,
things
get
in
that
it."
nasty beast out of this house.
Exactly, they're dirty.
Mop the floors. It's kind of a buzzkill.
Oh my goodness. You made such a mess in the bathroom yesterday as well.
That
There's
wasn't
just
me.
hair everywhere.
You gotta trim. Didn't have time to clean up. I was getting raped for your party, and I'm still stuck in this bloody dress. For you! You could be a little more
You
grateful.
look great, by the way.
I don't feel great, by the way.
And I do this, and I kind of knock her mug, and it spills all over her dress.
Give us a belief! That was a little
So-
far.
No.
God.
It was an accident. I'm sorry, but
Wait, are you making it off as an accident?
yes, I'm making it off as an accident.
But it wasn't.
Maybe.
It's fine. I think I got it all.
Wow. Okay. While they're bitching, while they're being told bitches, what do you guys talk about in the car on the way? John and Sean
So,
and Delphine. Delphine is driving.
Sean, do you know what the best part about standing on the brink of total chaos is?
The rush
Front row seats.
to what?
To the fact that there's a whole lot that went down tonight, and a whole lot that was a mess, and a whole lot that there will be a reckoning for.
That's
And
very
I'm
true.
pretty sure that you and I are in the clear.
Yeah, for
Because
tonight. I
don't
can't
know
speak
what
for us in the
happened.
future, but
I don't know what happened in the room, but apparently there was something, because we got questioned about it by somebody that hadn't even been in the building yet.
I know. I'm quite interested to see what the ladies got up to.
And
Because it sounds
then-
like now just bear with me for a moment, but it sounds like for once they fucked up and we did nothing. Well,
I mean,
not
I don't know if
nothing,
they
but
fucked up. All I know is that, Lucy got some splaining to do, and it's not us.
well, I hope they fucked up because I mean, then it's now it's gonna be my turn to kind of pick on them.
Either way,
Remember, this is
as
the
long
same.
as long as there's still chaos in the world, that's all that I need.
You remember?
Yes.
Just keep in mind, this is the same night, hey? Of when you
Mhm.
did your shit.
That was earlier.
Hmm. It feels like an entire 2 weeks ago.
It does, doesn't it?
we're breaking the fourth wall there. And on the drive there, Delphine's phone continuously goes off, like she's receiving messages. And after a while, she just takes it out and puts it into like the cubby hold. I always thought it was a cubbyhole. Cubbyhole. It's a cubby hold.
It's sort of a cubby hole.
And she closes it. And finally, you arrive there. You arrive there about a couple of minutes before another car pitches up. She's just like, let's just wait and meet up with everybody because I need to fucking figure out what the fuck happened. While she's looking at her phone, she looks at like she's scrolling through things, and like the more she scrolls through, the more shocked her expression gets. And
anything that we should know about before we go in?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna talk about now. I just want to know.
Oh, good.
Because apparently it's not you. It's the...
Ooh, see, I told you.
It's apparently Wilbur and the ladies that kind of caused most of the damage. We've got 3 hours to fix this before everybody starts waking up to start their normal day job. So 3 hours doesn't leave us with a lot. We'll have to be...
True.
She looks at us like, we'll have to be creative about this. And I go to bed in
like
3
creative.
hours, so I need to... So much at... Oh, look, here they come.
You know what? I know why I'm bitchy at you.
Why?
Because you fucking broke that chair. What happened to be sneaky? I told you to drink a bag before we went in, and then you decided
So
to go
everything
molest
is
the
my
chair.
fault.
Yes, you decided to molest the chair.
I did not molest no chair.
I'm pretty sure I still have footage. Think I was gonna
Oh, this
delete
just
that?
sounds
shit?
like job security to me.
Are any windows open, I wonder?
No. It's all closed off.
Theodora, roll me a d10, please. Before you do, odds or evens?
Evens.
Okay, so odds a window is open.
Don't fuck up.
D19? Just roll a d10.
I did. Oh, did I hit 9 instead of 0? Sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna let this one slide and get you.
Sorry. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh wow, the rolls are brilliant tonight. I love it. I love it. The rolls are freaking brilliant tonight. So you hear them talking about the last words you hear. If you didn't molest the chair, I didn't molest the chair. You hear that. And Delphine just shakes her head.
okay, well, you're gonna have to tell that chair's parents what happened to their baby chair.
It's a chair. It can be replaced or thrown away.
Are you gonna go replace it before anyone goes into the room? We are gonna replace a ton of
I'm getting Sunday school flashbacks.
Did you mess up a chair?
Did you molest a chair?
Oh my goodness.
I just, in my mind, I'm like, he's sitting there going,
Okay. look.
Anyway, the car stop comes to a halt.
Okay.
And the door's unlocked.
I'm not ready for this.
We'll be fine.
You will. You're not the raggy drifter in town.
You don't look raggedy at all. Just a little dirty.
Thanks. Chair molester. And I get out and close the door behind me.
As you close the door, you realize the window was open.
Hi. How's
Hi!
everyone's evening doing?
Pretty
Delphine,
good.
how you doing? No?
Mm,
No?
Sounds like you had a lot of fun.
let's just, wait until the Lady Sinclair joins us.
Oh, she might
I
be
get
with us
up.
in the car seat, so give us some time.
I get out for my side of the car and I walk around to you guys. Gentlemen?
You got some sofa in the car if you let.
Will you shut up?
So, how was your night?
It
Yeah,
was
how was
fine.
your night?
Explain to me. Should we?
Should we take this inside, guys?
Yes.
Might have
Mm,
some drifting drunk students.
Yes, but before we do, it's this part of the campus doesn't have any houses, any
Okay.
dormitories, so it's
And it's a library.
just the library and the local food place that's closed like 4 or 5 hours ago. So we're good.
Okay.
All the dormitories are on the other side of the DJ booth, essentially. If you remember the setup of the bridge, because the
Yeah.
bridge is where the fast food and crap is, and then it's the DJ booth. The library is behind it, and then away from the library is where most of the dormitories are, so, or the houses as they call them here. She's like, Delphine looks at all of you. Have you seen the video?
What
For those of
video?
you who weren't there.
She's talking about the one they sent us at that meeting thing where they tried to track us.
Ah, I have not seen that one yet.
I need you all to watch it, because it'll put something into perspective.
Do we do it now, or should we first deal with what we just
I see.
did?
I think we should probably do it now.
Do it
Yeah,
now
let's-
If she's warning
before
we need to do it first, we should probably do it now.
we meet Zakar.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Phenomenal.
Cool. All take out your phones. You see a video. It's
I'm watching over Sean's shoulder, because I can.
yeah.
Because he's short.
Because he's short. It's basically a room. It's like CCTV footage. It's a room, and you can make out Zakar and another like hunchback-looking dude with an arrow sticking, yes, not out of his knee but out of his leg. And you see Zakar mention something. You know, it's like they're talking, and then Zakar walks over to what looks like metal, what looks like brands, very high quality CCTV footage. Okay, very high quality, digital age and all of that. And as he moves, you can like the camera haphazardly zooms in, and you see he takes out like a metal brand with the Ankh symbol on it. You know, in Vampire the Masquerade, the Q?
Yeah.
That symbol on it. And the camera, like, it's literally like shaky cam footage. He moves, the camera moves with him. You know, like, someone's controlling this. And he puts it into a fire. He walks up to the guy. You can hear him talk. No sound. You can see him talk. And then he brands the guy on his cheek. And the guy, amazingly enough, the hunchback guy, amazingly enough, takes it without flinching a muscle. The camera zooms out again, but that whole CCTV zooming out, that whole, you know, it stutters a bit. And on a giant screen in the background, you just see the word balls. And it flashes, balls, balls. And
Balls.
yeah, all of you roll me, this is going to be very difficult, but all of you roll me a wits and awareness again.
Oh man.
Wow, Theodora.
Wow.
Save
Wow.
some successes for the rest of us.
Okay, guys, I'll carry you.
Could you fucking work? There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh God, Jesus, really?
Olivia, no, Theodora, you're the only one that notices. Yeah, you're the only one that notices this. It seems like he shakes his head, and you can see like the way he's presenting himself. It's very like, I'm sorry, kind of dude. You know, he's very like, I'm sorry. Now, when you see someone in an argument, if two people are arguing, you can see in the way their body posture is the one who's actually sorry with shit. This is.
That's the one getting branded, or
No, this is a car taking on that posture.
all right.
And he throws the brand down and he rips the guy's clothes off, and the guy just stands there. Takes the brand, walks behind the guy, takes the brand, heat it up again, walks behind the guy, and you just see him sort of look away while he pushes the brand, on his balls.
Some way.
Yeah, on his balls. And he continues on with more and more. He continues on taking out different branding. Some is like the one. It's basically all the clan insignias that's been turned into iron brands, and he just continues on burning this guy on his naked flesh. After about, like, the moment he branded him in his nether regions, the guy lost it. You know, he couldn't be stoic anymore, obviously. He spits out a bit of blood, and he falls over. And after about the third or fourth brand on his body, the guy just goes limp. And you see another word flash. You all see another word flash on the screen. Everywhere, flashing. And he continues on branding this guy on every inch of his body. But the guy's limp. And then the video stops.
Jesus Christ, Zakar! I mean, I know I do some bad shit, but...
And so, was this the Baroness's porno thing? Her pleasure and pain? What is this?
Yeah, what is this?
This was someone who didn't... This is gonna sound very cheesy, but this was someone who didn't bend the knee for the Baroness.
Oh, so this is a threatening warning from the Baroness.
Yeah. And this is also... And she looks at you, John, she's like, what can you surmise? What is Zakar's role? I'm leaving it up to you guys. Who do you think Zakar is in the grand scheme of things?
The lackey. He has to do whatever that bitch tells him to do.
Not only a lackey, but he's not letting on as much as he knows. He knows a lot more than just a lackey would. He's higher up.
Yep.
Do you think she has something on him?
I think so.
Probably.
You don't get to that position without having something on everyone.
Wait, Theo, you said he didn't want to do that? How do you know that?
Just the way his mannerisms were, it seemed that he didn't want to do that to this person.
So, crazy bitch
Kinda
has
like he's
something over
being-
Zakar?
Could be.
Everybody roll me wits and awareness again as you're talking about this.
So do we think he's maybe being controlled, or she's got leverage?
Well, either way, he's being manipulated, controlled, perhaps forced to do
Exactly.
that.
Does the Baroness have anything on Zakar that we need to know about?
John, did you roll it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got one success.
You got
in there.
one success. Everybody except John.
because Olivia stole all my successes.
Me, 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 me. Everybody except John notices tears forming in the eyes as you're talking about this whole thing. Tears forming in the eyes of Delphine. Those bright blue eyes. And she's
Delphine? Hello? Question? Did you answer? Does she have anything on the call we need to know about? Because if we're going to be bringing something into his library and we can't trust him because his loyalties lie with a crazy bitch.
No.
What is going on then?
He was recently appointed. The Camarilla call them sheriffs. He deals, as it ekes out justice. Is that the correct phrasing? Ekes out justice. He deals justice on her behalf, and he makes sure he's the person that makes sure the masquerade doesn't get broken.
So he punishes those who put the masquerade in danger.
Yeah, and those that basically, pisses the
He's her
the mistress off.
So we're fucked. Then, if we're literally taking our mess to the person who's gonna clean it up.
I find your use of pronouns inaccurate.
Excuse me?
I don't know that this is a we problem.
I think it is. You might not have done a lot in the end point, but I'm pretty sure you fucked up big time in the beginning. And I just want to include, if I did not tell you not to bash in anyone's brains, you would have been in the same heartbeat, so I would be a little more appreciative. We're all in this together. We followed you to your thing. I have my own shit to do. I don't have to be hunting down your town's little drug issue. I got my own shit I gotta deal with. Okay? We're all in this together, not to sound like the fucking musketeers. Okay? But we're all in this.
Now that
Sorry,
we've
but
had to do it your way, now we're all in this?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, aren't you in the same boat that I am, running away? Isn't that the general term that we would use, that we've been doing for the past, I don't know how many years you've been on the run. But I just want to say that in terms of what we just saw, if Zakar, and he probably will, reports everything that we've done, if he finds out, which he probably does already know, to the Baroness, we're all severely screwed beyond any recognition.
So what, we just run? We have to deal with this, and you can't ditch us on this.
How do you suggest we deal with this?
Firstly, we deal with it right now, because we've only got 3 hours.
Delphine
That is very true.
Delphine clears her throat. What most of you don't know, and for those of you who've been here a while, you'll understand what I'm saying. The previous Baroness didn't give no shits. The previous Baroness is still out there. Zakar is actually working for the previous Baroness. But to assert her power, she had to take someone that is well known in more than 2 cities of this lovely country and make him her sheriff.
Does she know that
Zakar, the one thing we know about the previous Baroness, she didn't do public showings. When she dealt with something, it was her problem. If she dealt with something in the city, if she had to deal with the city, it was sorted out with a minimum amount of your kind. that actually there's a minimum amount of your kind that actually knew what was going on. In fact, when she looks around, the mistress is actually fucking lazy. We need to try. We just need to play the game for a while longer. Zakar's got a plan.
Do we get to know about this plan?
Oh, great, so we're stuck in a game.
Unfortunately, not even I know about this plan.
Okay, you can't expect us to play a game that.
Let me
Like,
put
I
it to
can't do
you.
that.
Let me put
You
it to you.
can't expect an entire town of kindred to not have plots that you don't know about.
Yeah.
Let me put it to you this way. I can guarantee it that the mistress will not find out about the... And she looks at Theodora and she looks at Olivia. Molestation tonight.
She molested the chair. Not me.
It was not. I might have perhaps
Might
ripped up
have.
the chair.
Have you seen that chair? It looked like it got like shitstormed
I
on.
could not help it.
Yes, you could have if you had drank before we left, like I told you to. That is why I'm mad. When am I the responsible one?
Look, if you want to replace the chair, I can pay for a new chair to be placed in there. It's not
Okay.
a problem.
That's not the point. Point is, when I say something, think about it. Eat
Wait,
before we go into a drug den full of blood.
Screw the whole drug den full of blood. You mean that she ripped up a chair?
Sean, you saw the
It
video.
was not me. It was the beast.
And there's Delphine
We have a
shows
grade A furniture fondler in our midst. Is the problem.
your phones vibrate and a photo pops up of a destroyed chair. Of a destroyed armchair.
Oh, holy shit.
I feel sorry for
Well,
the
it
next guy
was
she
an ugly
finds.
chair anyway. It needed some reupholstering. I did
That's
it
not
a
real
favor.
upholstery, honey. This thing needs plastic surgery after this.
Delphine looks at
Okay.
you all and she's like, so you've got a choice to make. Either side with Zakar against the mistress, or side with the mistress against Zakar. Your options? Pretty damn bleak. But at least with Zakar, you'll know where you stand.
But do we? Because we still don't know what he's planning. Look, how about we choose nothing, we get this job done, and then we all go on our merry way. I'm not gonna be along. I don't want to be a part of some uproar, rising, power to the people thing in a place I don't give two shits about.
Look, the night isn't getting any younger. We should get Mr. Sleepy in the back there somewhere and see if we can figure something out pronto.
Olivia,
Yeah,
have
we
you
might
heard
need
your
it.
have you heard your sister's voice before?
Only when I was really young.
And when you were really young. Okay. You hear the same voice but in agony.
Do you guys hear that?
I
Huh?
don't hear anything.
No.
Just a quick thing before you react, you'll just focus on that for a few seconds. Here's the thing. Yes, you might not know where you stand with Zakar, but you do know the mistress. You've seen proof of what she forced him to do today. She sent out that video as a lesson to everybody in the city. Piss her off, and that is just the start of things to come towards you, come for you. It might not be Zakar coming for you, but it will definitely be something along those lines that will happen to you. I hear she's got a couple of lime baths already planned. And the next show's even going to be worse. Apparently, the original, and she looks at Olivia, the original black rude tree, pieces of it has been found.
What's it?
Olivia, roll me a cult and...
I was gonna say, it's gonna be my cult thing, right?
Yeah,
Occult
intelligence occult.
Oh, is
I
it
would say.
intelligence occult or occult intelligence?
Occult intelligence in this thing.
Come on, rolls. Be nice. Please be nice. Please be nice. The beast!
Womp womp womp.
How many successes do I need? Do I need to spend a willpower?
No, upon hearing the phrase original black rude tree, a voice louder than Emery's punctures through your mind. Oh God, not Jesus. Oh God, not Jesus. Oh fuck, no. No, no. And it gives you a massive headache. Take 1 superficial damage.
Fuck you. What is that?
Yeah.
Is it health?
It's health, yeah. So you click on the filled in bit until
Make it the dash.
Make it a dash, yeah. Don't make it an X. Yeah.
Olivia, are you okay?
She falls to her knees and grabs her head and...
Oh my god.
Are you alright?
Whoa, whoa,
What's
whoa,
going
whoa.
on?
What's going on?
Oh my god, I feel like I have such a bad hangover.
What's going on?
I'm fine. Can I just I'm gonna go inside. You guys deal with this. Oh god.
You run off. As you get closer to the library, you feel a cold sensation wash over you.
Oh god, that freaking ward. Ugh.
Through the headache, you hear the voice of a young Emery, still screaming in agony.
Oh my god.
It's a couple of floors up.
Emery?
The headache is actually
Alright.
so bad you're bleeding. You're bleeding from your eyes.
Fuck.
It's like you popped a vein
Emery?
somewhere there.
Emery!
As she runs in, Delphine looks at you all and is like, so you've got a choice. It's not a very... It's choosing the lesser of 2 evils. And she has a smirk on her face. And I guess whatever you decide, Mr. Graham will follow with you.
Oh, great. So we have a choice, essentially like America recently had, between Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton. So we're screwed.
She looks at you. Yeah, if you can call that recent, yeah. You're screwed either way. Either you're screwed and you don't and you know what's gonna happen, or you're screwed and you don't know what's gonna happen, but you might actually live to see the end of it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not gonna make a choice yet. I don't know about the rest of you, but let's just get inside, get to Zakar, get what we need to do. Theo, I think you should run after Olivia
Remember,
and see what's going on.
If you
I'm
go
going
to
straight
have-
after.
If you all go inside, you choose the car.
And can I also mention we still have a human who's about to wake up in 10 minutes that we have
Yeah.
to deal with because Olivia wanted it alive.
Safa,
Yes.
which mistress is Emily Hobhouse?
Which mistress is Emily Hobhouse? That's the one you heard of. That's the mistress that she's speaking about. That's the previous one. Yes. None of you know this, by the way.
Know that.
Except
Right.
her. Except her.
Before my time.
It was way before your time. I'm talking
Okay.
100+ years ago.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fancy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm old. Well, I'm gonna go after Olivia. She looks like she needs me right now. And I'm gonna run inside. Well, run after.
Remember when
Olivia.
remember when Olivia had said that we all needed to stick together and all needed to make decisions together before she ran in this building making our decision for us?
Look, we're screwed. If this guy wakes up, we're gonna kill him. So let's just get him inside before that happens. We've run out of options. Let's just get inside.
Okay.
It's not like I like this
remember-
choice, but
Just remember, when this comes back to bite you all in the ass, I wasn't the one that made this choice. Agreed?
yeah. Agreed.
Theo?
Have I already run off, or am I still there? 'Cause I thought
You're
I'd
still.
already run off.
You're like, I'm heading off, and as you're heading off, he speaks.
Okay,
you
he stops.
listen, and you're like,
I understand.
Okay, I'll go grab Bernie. Let's head inside.
cool. You all head inside. You all get that cold shiver across your bodies. You feel a slight tug on, let's call him Bernie for now, as you go in, as if someone's pulling him back. You're like, just a slight,
Yeah,
you know.
a little resistance getting him through.
Yeah,
That's
just a
understandable.
little bit of resistance getting him through the threshold.
I know what you mean.
And as the camera focuses, okay, who's walking between the two of you? Who's going in last? Are you going in last, John?
Probably.
So Sean
Unless-
is just in front of,
unless
like,
specifically John wants to come behind me.
yeah, depending, yeah. Sean?
Yeah.
No, I guess I'll go first.
Okay, you'll go first. So the camera focuses and you see John's silhouette. John and Sean's silhouette, just slightly, Sean's silhouette a little bit in front of him. John's silhouette freezing for a few seconds and kept moving in. And as you walk behind the camera, you just see Delphine take out her phone and she speaks on it. You hear Emery screams 2 floors up. Olivia? And if you are screaming, everybody will be able to hear you, just saying. If you are screaming,
Is
everybody.
it stairs or elevator?
It's a funkily designed library. Because it's all ramp access for wheelchairs and everything. So there's no stairs, it's just like slight ramps going up onto the second floor and going up. You know, so it's just ramps, basically.
Okay, so I start heading towards the ramps, trying to get up, pushing anything in my way, because obviously I can't see properly because of the headache and blood.
Yeah, there's
I'm
no
like-
there's no one here, but you're just.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Emery?
Ah,
You hear this, everybody inside. Hears this.
Emery!
John, what's your intention with the body?
Oh, if this has nothing to do with my intention, I'm just going to carry it around until the person that wanted us to have, you know, an extra pet decides what to do with the pet.
Okay, cool.
He is living in the moment of the chaos right now and just enjoying every second of it.
Cool. What do you all do? Well, you hear her voice probably about a floor above you. You hear someone screaming Emery. You hear Olivia screaming Emery. All 3 of you. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I had to count quickly.
Who the fuck is Emery? And I'm like busy patting myself down to like check if I still have like one of her needles, but I actually don't think I have.
John has his one still. Sorry.
No, it's cool. You can tell. You can say
Thank
that.
you.
It's cool.
It's like, John, just to make sure this dude doesn't wake up. Do you still have?
I still have one.
Okay,
Although
I
at
think we
this
should-
point, being inside a building, I'm not concerned about him waking up. He's not getting past me to get to the door.
Well, he's got to get past the both of us, so he's not going anywhere. But
Exactly.
And
Okay.
just think
Where
about
is
it.
the car?
What you've seen John do to the guy when he was on the ground. He held on
Yeah.
to him and he passed out. He just held on to him. As far as you know,
He's
he
gonna take a
squeezed
little
his
nap
life out. Yeah.
Yeah.
He can still take a nap if he so want. If John wants Bernie to take a nap.
Yeah.
okay, where is a car? We need to tie this dude down or something.
He should be upstairs in his office thing, I guess. But I'm gonna go try find Olivia, and I head off towards the stairs or ramp to
Screaming,
try and
yeah.
go upstairs to see if she's alright.
Well, but just a quick thing. When I said stairs looking like this, it's literally the entire library has got like a, on the side, it's like a very slight incline, you know,
Okay.
it's like a circular incline to the next floor, and then it's a bit of floor, and then another circular incline because we can't have steep slopes for the poor, for the wheelchair people. There'd be a couple of buff people pushing them around. Or keeping them from rolling off. So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so you run up.
Mhm.
At this point in time, you hear loud footsteps behind you. For the two of you that stayed behind, are you moving with her, or are you just walking? What are you doing, John and Sean?
I guess we're just taking a stable pace, going to where the car normally is at.
Well, the last time
Sounds
you,
reasonable.
yeah, the last time he was basically on this floor, just to the side somewhere between religion and whatever. And as you're moving that way, you hear loud footsteps behind you. Purposefully loud footsteps.
Turn around.
And it's
So I turn around and look. Is there anyone there? No.
it's
I see
Delphine
anyone?
literally stomping on the floor as she's walking in.
Ah,
She looks a bit stupid doing it.
It's like, oh, okay, ogre, are you gonna relax? What the hell's going on?
And about 2 minutes later, a secret door opens, and Zakar steps out.
That's cool.
Olivia, the screams are coming from the floor below you.
No. Ah!
It's total agony. She's about 9 to 9-year-old Emery in pain.
Okay. Breathe.
By this time, Theodora, if
Yeah.
you've ran up, you find her. She pauses, and she turns around and looks at you. Bloodshot eyes. Literally bloodshot eyes.
Emery? Emery?
no, Olivia. And I kind of want to grab her by the shoulders. It's Theodora. What's going on? Are you alright?
I need to find Emery.
You hear all of this, you hear all of everything that she's saying, you hear in Emery's voice.
Nice.
Emery,
Who's
what's wrong?
Emery?
You're scary. What's wrong?
Olivia, listen to me.
You have missing hand.
Who's Emery?
No, I don't feel well. You're scared.
Sit down.
My head. It hurts.
Sit down. Can I reach into her pocket to see if she's still got her blood vial in there to try give it to her?
I don't know, do you still have your blood bag on you? Do you have a blood bag on you at least? Mm-hmm. You find a blood bag?
Listen, just drink this. And I kind of open it and
No.
Olivia, please.
It hurts.
Olivia, listen to me. You need to eat this, drink this, whatever.
I take the blood bag and I try to drink it.
Are you alright?
Your vision becomes less blurry. And in front of you, you see 9-year-old Emery in a white satin dress. Like, looking at you, she's like, are you alright?
You okay?
Olivia, I'm not Emery.
No. She's okay. She's alive.
And the
Who's
moment...
Emery?
Yeah?
She's my sister. She's here.
Your sister? She's here?
You're okay. Where'd she go?
I'm so confused. Can I use Sense the Unseen?
You can. Let me just quickly see. I don't think you need a rouse check for it, do you?
No, I don't
I'm
think
pretty
so.
sure you don't, yeah.
Beautiful.
It's definitely something in her own mind. You see the wards. You see the wards actually through the walls. You see the wards put on this place. You see a little bit of a... I want to say it's a glowing book on the level below you.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you look around and there's nothing else. You look at yourself, there's nothing else here. That she's persuaded that you are. She thinks you are this Emery character, yeah.
What
Okay.
happened? Did you get out? Did they get you?
No, listen, I am not Emery. You... Oh, goodness, can I give her a slap? Try to snap her out of it?
Are you slapping her?
I'm slapping her.
You're slapping her. She slaps you. Emery slaps you. Do you look at her then?
Olivia, wait, come on now.
Olivia, do you look at her?
Snap out of it, please.
Yeah.
And this... She looks at you. White satin dress. Emery is standing in front of you. Black hair. And you see 3 claws touching her on her shoulder.
No. Emery, no,
And
behind you, Emery!
Scratches through the image. And Emery, literally like a paper torn in two, gets torn in two and disappears. And in front of you, you see Theodora standing there with a worried look. I'm not Emery, what?
Olivia, please, talk to me.
She's gone. I lost her again. And I grab onto Theodora and start crying.
What's happening? Okay, it's alright. It's over. It's okay. I'm gonna huggy.
Olivia.
It's alright.
Olivia.
No, I'm done.
Come home, Olivia.
I can't do that.
The voice is
Olivia,
coming
what-
from below, by the way. Emery's voice is now coming from below, telling you to come home.
Come, we should find the car.
Okay. She's. Yeah, I start going down towards the ramp.
Hmm.
I hear her. I still hear her. She's here. She's here, Theo. She's here.
I don't hear anything. I really don't.
You're on the same level as
Emery.
the glowing book, by the way, Theodora.
But
The
hold
moment
on.
you reach the lower level, you're on the same level.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's really odd. I'm gonna walk over there and kind of grab it and pull it out.
Yeah, it's like in the center, like because this building is set up in the inside like a circle, so it's like a bunch of
Yeah.
bookcases. It's literally in the center, on one of the center bookcases. So you'll
Right.
have to literally move in towards somewhere. Are you taking Olivia with you? Olivia, are you walking with her?
I'm kind of just standing, like slowly rocking back and forth, trying to like hear the voice and try to work out where it's coming from.
Okay. Now I need to do this quickly. This is the interesting bit.
Oh dear.
Dun dun dun.
I just need to remember the formulas. As you walk closer with Sense the Unseen, the book starts pulsating.
Uh-huh.
Like a heartbeat. But it gets stronger as you move, as you move closer.
Yeah.
You know. As she moves away from you, Olivia, you hear, "Don't let the bad lady touch me. Don't let the bad lady touch me."
No! And I jump and I push Theo, like tackle Theo to the ground.
Ah!
Don't
What are you
touch
doing?
Don't-
Olivia, no! What are you
Don't touch her!
It's a book, Olivia!
Oh, it's
Ah.
Emery. Don't touch her.
It's not Emery, it's a book! Come on, come with me! Can I try get up? Is she on top of me, or...?
Yeah, I'm on top of you.
Alright. Okay, look, you need to...
No.
Get up! Come on, we need to get up. It's just a book!
No. No. And I take my needle and I prick my scorpion touch and I prick Theo.
Oh,
What
she's
are you
actually got to
doing?
roll something, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's a little bit more...
Theo.
It's a little bit more difficult for
Dun dun dun.
a kindred to pass out just like that.
Blood sorcery.
So where is this happening at the moment?
This is happening.
First
This is
floor.
happening on the second floor. So you're on.
Not where I am.
Let's. I keep on confusing. I had to make this clear. First floor is the ground floor.
Yeah.
Second floor is the floor above you.
Right.
My mind still works in Korean terms. Okay, so that's just letting you know.
Okay,
Scorpion's
so it's
touch.
strength and blood, sorcery versus stamina and occult or fortitude. So probably fortitude, right?
I'm just trying to find it. What page is this?
It's 273.
273. I'm on 280. Fucking
That's
hell.
wrong.
Yeah, that's completely wrong.
You guys need to get on the same page now.
Ooh.
Just like I said, I'm just making sure that this is happening out of my field of view.
We're probably hearing what's going on because we're just on the
He-
floor
he-
below, but we're
Hearing
like
is
Yeah.
fine
It's
as
a
long as
secret
I'm not
entrance.
seeing. As long as I'm not seeing, I can have plausible deniability.
Here's the funny thing.
So mean, John.
Stamina and fortitude.
Mm-hmm.
There's no fucking fortitude on the skill. Is there?
Fortitude's a
Fortitude,
discipline,
stamina?
I believe.
Is it a discipline?
Yeah, it is.
Ah, geez. Do you have fortitude? I don't think so.
It's just a little prick.
Okay, just roll your strength and your blood sorcery.
Me?
Yeah,
Okay.
Olivia.
Blood. So blood, sorcery, and strength.
Yeah, so it's your blood sorcery. This is level 2 thing, right?
Level 3.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, God, yeah. So it's three dice there to your strength.
2.
2. And Theodora, you
Yes.
probably don't have a cult, do you?
No.
So it's just gonna be a stamina roll.
Oh, yay.
She's probably gonna
What's my
win
stamina?
because she's got a lot of stamina, don't you? Oh.
So if you want to, you can just roll your.
Oi!
Shall we?
Oh, don't be sorry. This is interesting. I love where this is going. Keep going.
Right, I gotta go back into character.
So what campaign are we
Water.
running next week?
Okay, so that happens. Your world doesn't necessarily go black. It goes fuzzy, but you're not able to move, Theodora.
Olivia,
You can
Sorry,
you can still
earlier.
mutter, barely mutter a couple of phrases, but yeah, it's taking your
I
energy.
couldn't let you take her from me. I couldn't. I can't lose her again. I
And-
did everything you say.
Camera fades
Emery?
out as she says, "I did everything you say, Emery, Emery," and we're back to John, Sean, Zakar, and Delphine. Zakar is like, "So you've made your choice. That's good to know. Who's this?" And he points at Bernie.
Oh, this is Bernie.
Why is he knocked out?
Because Olivia wanted another friend.
She gets lonely from time to time. Apparently, she doesn't like us enough.
I mean, I wouldn't like us enough either, so that's kind of understandable.
And Delphine interjects saying, "You've gotten the reports that I've given you so far tonight. I told them everything you told me to tell them, and they made their choice. We need to... Everything's going to be sorted at the area, and no one will be the wiser." And Zakar smiles. "Yes. No one will be the wiser. So,
Zakara, you're creepy, you know that.
does this guy have anything to do with Mistress Michelle?"
Don't think so.
None of you have told him...
To my knowledge, the only thing he has to do with is the Herc. But I don't know, because we haven't interrogated him yet, because the person who wanted him alive decided to run up the stairs.
Ooh, speaking of interrogation, grabs the car. Is like, do you have a toolbox? And I let go, and I'm like, sorry. Do you have a toolbox?
Yes. Why? What do you need it? What do you need it for? Don't tell me you've been carrying the PCs around with you the whole time. You haven't.
Basically.
They're still in the car. I'm pretty sure they're still in the car.
They're still in the car.
So he looks at you. He's like, "Why? Wait, well, why do you need? What do you need a toolbox for?"
Just open the PCs. Trying to like stray away from the fact that, you know, I have other needs for the toolbox.
Okay.
Shut up.
This guy's got something to do with Herc, you say? Well, we should probably...
think so.
We should probably take him... And he looks up. And he gets this look of fear on his face. And at this time you hear on the floor above you, or somewhere in the building, but you can pretty much surmise it's on the floor above you, you hear the scuttle between Olivia and Theodora. Or Olivia and someone called Emery, and Theodora replying the whole time. And then all of a sudden you hear Theodora's gasping for breath, sort of. And it all goes quiet. And Zakar looks and he's like, "The book. Oh shit." And he runs up. He pushes past you and he runs up. He turns around, he looks at you, John, he's like, "Drop that thing right there. Delphine, look after that. Fucking let's go."
Alright. I have
Delphine,
no hesitation. I follow him, like basically run past him at this point.
He's busy running. He's in that motion. Are you saying something, John?
Not to him, though, as I'm sitting down on the body. Just, Delphine, do you have any good suggestions for hobbies? Everybody seems to be picking up hobbies. I feel left out.
Well, Delphine looks at you. I've had there's two, here's a bit of information. I'm gonna send you the feed. I think it's a good hobby for you. Apparently, the municipality of Bloemfontein has had a recent gas leak somewhere.
Really?
Yeah. It'll happen about 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. The explosion will happen about 6 o'clock. So just before you go to bed, shit will happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
And we are the only ones who know. I mean, what's a few lives, to cover up? What's a few dozen lives? It's just 12, 13 people. Aside from the families inside, but,
Drop in the bucket.
Yeah, it's a drop in the bucket.
Alright, I leave him. I drop the guy down. I use my remaining thorn needle to keep him sedated for the remainder of the scene and slowly, casually saunter upstairs because I intend to get there long after all this is resolved.
Okay, cool. So that happens. You're running after Zakar. What you see in front of you. What's the scene exactly? Where's Theodora lying, Olivia? Where are you? Are you holding on to the book?
So the book's behind me, like I'm like sitting in front of it, and I'm like my how do I say it? Like my knees are like up in front of me, and I'm like rolling up, and I got two needles. Yeah, in the fetal position, sitting up, and I got two needles in my hand in case. And then Theo's lying in front of me, and I'm just like going back and forth, and I'm just like talking to myself.
What are you saying to yourself? But while you're talking to yourself, you also hear, "Take me. Just take me. I'm right here.
Take you wherever you go. Tell me where. I don't know where to take you. I can't keep you safe. I don't know where to go.
Just take me."
Take you where?
You get to that scene, all of you.
Theo, I'm so sorry. I had to save Emery. Emery needs to be protected. I'm so sorry, Theo. Where do you want me to take you?
Zakar runs over to Theo.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I had to save her.
He looks at you, he pulls her back away from you a little bit. He's like, "It's okay. It's okay."
I'm sorry, Theo. I didn't mean to hurt you, Theo.
You hear muffled versions of this. You can still understand Theodora, but you basically hear as if they're speaking underwater. "Oh, I'm so sorry, Theodora."
She told me to do it. She told me to do it. I have to do it. I need to save her.
She's okay. She's okay. She's okay.
No, she's not. She's
What's
not.
happening? What's happening?
I don't know where she wants me to take her, but I don't know where.
Take the book.
Take it where I gotta save her.
Just take it. Just pick it up. Just pick it up.
Can I grab the book?
As like he says, pick it up. He looks at you, Sean. John, by this time you walk up.
Okay.
You just walk up, and you can see like a slight glow behind a couple of bookshelves, like slightly pulsating. Actually, Sean, Theodora, you see like white, bright white, and then darker, bright white, and then darker. Olivia, you see nothing. And he looks over at you, Sean. He's like, "Cover your eyes." And he opens up his trench coat, and he covers Theodora and himself. You pick up the book, Olivia?
I got you. You're safe. You're safe.
And the voice is quiet. You feel it. You feel at ease. You're still shocked and you're still emotional, but a calmness. Last time you felt this calm was the time that you accepted who and what you were, and you started delving into it. You had like, it's a very serene. It's like when you reach a certain point of your life and you look around, you're like, this is where I'm supposed to be. that sort of calmness. You see in front of you. What do you do, Sean? How do you cover your face? Do you just turn around?
No, I'm doing the stereotypical child thing where I'm like putting, my hands in front of my face, trying to peek through like a hole, and slowly creeping towards, Olivia.
Yeah. So you see this kid. You recognize him,
Kid?
and he walks closer to you, and Zakar is just covering something and his himself. You just see his legs stick out, and he's like,
What the fuck y'all doing?
the pulsating is gone, by the way, for everybody now wondering. The pulsating is gone. Theodora.
Olivia?
As they're talking, Olivia, you hear, as clear as ever, a voice saying some incantations. And the feeling you get... Where did you prick her, Olivia?
On the neck.
On the neck. So, Theodora, you feel, for lack of a better word, it's not actually warmness, but you feel your unlife returning from your feet up until your neck, and that point where you got pricked is hot. But not burning hot, it's just like you've been stung by a bee hot. Yeah, sunburn, stung by a bee hot. Like, it's painful. If you take out the stinger, it'll be okay, but it's there, and it's just slightly irritating. That's it. It's just slightly irritating. And you come back to life. Okay, cool. As that is happening, we still need to just quickly... I'll tell you when you wake up, Theodora. Okay. You guys hear some muttering as you're talking. You hear Zakar muttering a couple of things.
Zakar?
Olivia?
Yeah, what? What? Where's Theo?
Focus.
Where's Theo?
On me.
What?
No, on me.
What?
What just happened?
What's this book?
Because Zakar and Theo are on the ground, and you're sitting here with blood running from your eyes, grasping onto a book.
Can I analyze the book to see if I know what it is?
It's a leather bound. It's a leather bound. You're pretty sure this is a tome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a leather bound tome. And the incantation you hear, if you as characters can understand Afrikaans, the incantation will be a bit. I'm gonna say some things in Afrikaans just to screw around with the English people. That's my incantation.
Nice.
And the incantation is Kompeteer het ek nog 'n siel, is hy besig om te skree. Over and over again. Kompeteer het ek nog 'n siel, is hy besig om te skree. That's the incantation you hear. You as character, you might actually understand it, Theodora. Sean, you don't understand it. John, you don't understand it. And Olivia, you're American, you don't understand it. But I had to take the cheap Lucifer route and just speak Afrikaans as part of my incantations.
Everything makes sense now.
Yeah. Are you moving towards where the glow was, John?
I'm just kind of standing in the door.
Okay.
Magic shit is beyond me. I can't punch it.
Mm-hmm. You come to, Theodora, and Zakar is lying on you, still whispering that incantation.
Oh. Sakar.
You see Sakar move in weird ways. In a weird way, and a person lying down in that fashion shouldn't. So you're probably
Sakar.
guessing. Oh, ah!
Sakar.
And he gets up and he's like, "Are you
Move,
okay? Are you
please.
okay?" But he keeps on avoiding looking towards Olivia, just for everybody that wants to notice. He's still trying to shield his gaze, like, and he barks.
It's legit.
Yeah.
All right. I'm still like waving my hands, keeping Olivia's attention on me, slowly moving towards her. I'm like, Liv, focus on me. And I like move up to her, and I go down on my knees and I put my hands on my arms, but in such a way, with the way that she's clasping the book, because she's still got both the fucking needles in her hands, in such a way that I'm putting my hands on her arms where she can't stab me with a damn needle, but I'm not trying to like show that I'm weary of her.
Okay, but you're not making an attempt to remove the needles out of her hands, right?
No, I'm leading up to that.
Are you
Like
leading
this?
up to that? Okay.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
put my hands on her arms and like, hey, Luke,
Yeah.
you here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna take these away from you. Put them in my pocket.
By the way,
What just
John, you
happened?
hear all of this. You just hear what they're saying.
Yep.
It's like, what just happened?
I don't know. I feel different. I feel calm.
Calm.
What the fuck?
To wipe some blood off her
like-
face.
And I'm like, kind of glancing towards Theo. I'm like, Theo, you good?
I'm
Sarah.
alright. Just give me a minute, please.
What
Alright.
happened? Yeah.
And I'm just gonna slowly just sit up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you that.
What?
For the
Zakar, the
for the
hell's
next,
going on, man?
for the next 10 minutes, about Theo, you'll have that stinging sensation in your neck, and then it will dissipate. It feels like your deadness got pulled into that point, and it's as if it's leaking. That, as if the blackout is leaking from that.
Ah, alright.
I.e., if you weren't knocked unconscious, you would see like a stream of purple just flowing in the air outside of you the whole time. Yeah, but basically, yeah.
Theo, what happened to Theo? Theo?
I don't know. I was gonna ask you that. Zakar, stop mumbling. What the hell's going on?
With his back towards Olivia, he's like, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Is it safe to look?
Look at what? Am I naked? This. I think I'm gonna, and I give the book to Sean. I'm gonna go clean up. I feel, yeah. I'm gonna see you guys downstairs.
This has been a rough night. I think we all should we'll make sure everything is safe. With Bernie, apparently. And we can look at it tomorrow again with fresh eyes.
So we're just gonna hold the meat sack hostage overnight and hope no one's looking for him.
No one is looking for him.
Okay.
At about 6 o'clock, nobody will be looking for him.
Okay.
And I start moving over to Zakar with the book in my hand, and I go grab him on his collar or whatever, and I smack him on the head with the book, and I go, "What the fuck is going on?"
Is this the tome that you took from Olivia?
Yeah, the one that she like passed on to me.
Mm-hmm. It's as light as paper, and it hits him, and it's as if nothing is hitting him. He like flinches, like, give the book back.
Like,
This is
push it towards him.
this is gonna be interesting. You
What
push it
is
towards
going
him.
Yeah.
He backs off and lets
So
the
I,
book
like, have
fall.
It's a car, and now I'm grabbing him with both hands. Start talking, or I'm going to make you.
He looks at you. He's like, "Trust me, kid. You can't make me do anything." First of all, looks down at the book. You're grabbing him like this. He's looking down between your puny arms. He looks at the book. He's like, and he like, just, and he looks over towards Olivia. "Come pick up the book, please." He's like, "Let's just move away from the book. Slowly,
Okay.
slowly." And you're moving away. He's like, you're pulling him towards the side. He's trying to avoid this book completely. And, what do you do? I just want to mention something to chat. We're gonna go on a break soon. I'm just gonna switch over to the break thing because I need to check something. Give me a few seconds. What do you guys do so far? We can still talk.
I'm following the car, like dragging him away.
Guys, can you help me up?
Oh shit! And I like
I help
push
her
the
up.
car, and I run over to Theo and like help her up.
Thank you. I'm just gonna find me a chair to sit in.
What the hell just happened, Theo?
I don't know. I don't know. Olivia just freaked out. She went ballistic. She stung me with one of her needles. I don't know.
She also stung your camera.
For a few seconds there,
Okay.
but it's okay.
Oh,
For a
It's
few
okay.
seconds, your camera was frozen as well.
The camera had a much higher stamina. It recovered faster.
Yeah.
It's all to do with this book. What is this?
There's a lot of questions that need to be answered, and I look at Zakar.
Zakar, I look at him. Please, what is happening?
I wish I could tell you that book just appeared the one day.
What do you mean it just appeared? And why are you leaving it in the open like this?
Because apparently it's intended for someone. Books have a weird way of working towards their intended goal, especially books of that kind. So we can see the... Are you holding the book, Olivia?
No, I'm like standing next to it, like I'm kind of like just like zoned out onto like I can hear you, but I'm like Zakar talk, but I'm just like zoned out next to the book.
No one besides people like us can actually see the book.
Okay, that doesn't exactly explain a lot.
I wish I knew what was going on.
Well, clearly the book is meant for Olivia. But
Yes.
why?
Let me tell you a
Yeah.
story. People kept on putting an extra book on the bookshelf and it kept falling out for some reason. That's how I found this thing existing. I actually saw a student putting a book back and the book fell out and he kept on putting it back like for 10 minutes and I just went to him like, I'll take it. And then I saw this. Leather-bound tome. You'll all look at it. If you look at the book,
Yeah.
it's almost as if it's phasing in and out of existence.
Phasing.
Olivia, you see the book and you literally see the leather-bound book.
Well, did you try to open it? Did you try to read it? I mean,
Because that ain't no normal book. That was flashing. At least I think it was flashing, because I saw flashing. And there's no weight to it.
Just time.
What?
Just time. It's a car.
Yes.
I don't. Do you have clothes? I don't feel.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Delphine stuff will fit you.
Um, can I? I heard her. I'm sorry. I don't know. I thought I heard her, and then everything just went black.
Heard who, Liv?
Um,
What are you talking about?
And you said what he was thinking.
I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah, I feel. Yeah. Do we say anything? Yeah, I'm going to bed. And I slowly turn away.
Let's sort this out tomorrow. And I kind of turn to Car and Sean. She was going on about somebody named Emery.
Zakar looks at you. Oh, her sister.
Her sister?
What?
But what happened to her sister?
What do you know, Zakar?
No, her sister's in Bloemfontein. Emery is her sister.
She's here.
Yeah. First time I saw Olivia, I thought she was... Well, the first time I heard her voice on the phone, I thought she was Emery. You're moving down, right, Olivia?
Yeah, I'm like nearly at the.
Mm.
I'm like down first floor.
Second class. Just a quick
Yeah.
thing. Could you roll me a... I'm thinking, I believe it's manipulation and subterfuge?
Okay.
Yeah. Oof. Oof. I always want to say D6, but it's D10. And then that thing /6. Okay, cool. For a woman who's supposed to be able to see shit, she doesn't have a lot of skills on shit.
It happens.
Yeah. In the certain things. She's moving back. Delphine helps her. Roll me wits and awareness, please. John.
It's Zaffa's favorite role.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if you notice it. It's not really a powerful thing anymore. Okay, cool. As she's helping Olivia, she glances over her shoulder in your general direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all you know. That's the thing you notice. Olivia helps you down the ramp. Fucking
Delphine.
Olivia. Delphine helps Olivia down the ramp. Are you carrying the book? Yeah, you're carrying the book with you.
No, I left it behind.
You left it behind.
Was I supposed to pick it up?
Maybe.
She left it behind. John, fucking hell. Zakar looks at the book and he's like, want to see a neat trick?
Sure.
Fine. Since you've been completely useless, why not make yourself useful and at least make me chuckle?
He takes another book off the shelf and he holds it above the book and he drops it. the book flutters. The book that he drops opens and falls. Like he let it fall. He opened it while he let it fall, but with its covers facing outwards, so the book is open like this, right? And it falls, and about 5 or 6 centimeters before it hits the other book, it just stops. That's why I don't want to touch this.
It's magic.
And I like go down and I look at the distance and I'm like, do you mean to tell me?
You look at the distance, you go,
Stop fucking fuck yourself.
yeah, what do you say? Yeah, sorry.
So I go down and I look at the distance. You mean to tell me that what? What is this? Why does it
It is a book that appeared a couple of years ago, and yeah.
Okay, so you said that she had a sister named Emery. When did she show up and when did the book show up?
I never made that connection. Well, then again, I could never make that connection because, roughly at the same time, maybe 2 or 3 weeks apart. Well, when I ran into Emery and we had our talks, about 2 or 3 weeks after hers, when the book appeared.
Well, I don't want to say this is a coincidence, but, connections? Maybe?
Huh. Interesting. And he looks down. And he looks at you, Sean. Looks at you, second class, and Theodora. He looks at all three of you. He's like, one of you want to pick this book up?
I'll try.
And he stands back.
I held it before. It was weird. It's your turn, Theo.
Alright, so I'm gonna go up to it. Grab it.
It's a reasonably thick tome. It looks like reasonably, like when it like phases in and out. When it phases in, you see like it's this whole like flame effect covering it. Flame effect. It's not flames. That's how it phases in and out. So if you imagine flames lighting up an object, it's like that. And it's about yay big. Yay thick. Yay thick. Yeah.
That's it.
So you it's sort of like, yeah. You pick it up and you're like, okay, cool, the whole usual, I'm gonna strain myself for a certain amount to pick this up. It's lighter than you expected. In fact, it's as light as a pamphlet.
Okay.
So you pick it up and a little bit too quick and you steady yourself, you're like, huh.
Can I try to open it?
You can't.
Can't open it.
Every time you try and you hold it ready, you hold it in the position to open it, and every time you touch your fingers to open it, that part phases out. So you touch nothing. And you do the motion of opening it, but the book still remains in your hands. It still remains upright, as if you're trying to open it. Like, your hands fall through the book, basically. Your fingers fall through the... And even if you do the whole... Even if you try and, like, flip through the pages like that, your finger just slides through the book. If you're gonna do Sense the Unseen or Heightened Senses...
I also... I want to do Sense the Unseen.
I'm gonna do Heightened Senses then.
John, she's paging through this thing, Or she's trying to. She's looking like an idiot right now. Who's using what?
I'm using heightened senses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using Sense the Unseen.
Okay, for Sense the Unseen, the book is glowing.
Glowing.
Yeah, the book is actually solid in this state. Heightened senses for Theodora.
Do you want us to roll?
No. There's no difficulty to this. This is just the state it is in. For heightened senses, you just basically hear everything. You hear almost everything going on inside the building.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a rhythmic. No, you hear 2 heartbeats. One is moving away from you, and the other one, little quieted or little slower, is in one spot below you.
Mm-hmm.
And you wouldn't hear that. That's a bit too far away.
So it's basically our sleeping friend and Elfine, whose heartbeats are here.
Yeah.
Well, guess we have to go put this somewhere, preferably away from Olivia, until we can get some more of the story out.
Zakar stays well away from you. Like about 2-3 meters away from you. Like if you're moving past him, he makes effort to just... Like if he can't move, he'll make himself flat against like the bookcases or a wall.
Yeah.
Until you've moved
Why
past.
are
But
you
he
so
keeps...
afraid of this?
Because there's nothing more scarier than the unknown. And I thought we were the unknown.
So you don't even know what this is.
No, this is a book that showed up. I'm learning new stuff about it today. As she walks past.
Well, this is getting us nowhere fast.
I'm suggesting we leave the book close to Olivia. We don't want tonight's...
Are you fucking nuts?
We don't want tonight's events repeating themselves again. Do we? And he's like, Theo, do we?
No, but I don't know if living with her or close by is a good idea either. What if it starts
Particularly because tonight's events didn't occur until she was within proximity of the book?
Yeah.
Okay, let's put it. I've got a place to put it. I'll go with you with this one. Also, Sean, what you do notice with Sense the Unseen, you do catch a purple string coming out of Theodora's neck, by the way. It's getting thinner and thinner. It was basically like a piece of lint. Like, you know the gift wrapping lint? When you saw it, and as you looked at it, it's getting thinner and thinner. The pain is slowly subsiding, Theodora. You're about, let's say I said 10 minutes, you're about 8 minutes in. So the pain is a lot less. On a scale of 1 to 10 of pain, when it happened, it was 10. Now it's on 2.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Sorry. Alright, so where are we putting this thing?
Follow me.
Alright.
And he leads you down. Pulls out a couple of books. The whole 6th book on the 6th shelf. And another 6th book somewhere.
There's a lot of Caesars.
Yeah. 3 to be exact.
Caesars.
3 to be exact. And because he's a sucker.
On the nose.
He's do you say that?
Yes.
Do you say that? He's like, yeah, I'm a sucker for tradition.
Fair enough.
One of the books was actually a religious daily quotes to help you through your daily Bible verses to help you through your day, or something like that.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. And his door opens. The one bookshelf shifts open like. Olivia, you heard that sound before. That. Do you remember? As you struggle through.
Is it that secret room?
Delphine does some things with some books, and you hear that as the thing moves.
That's that little passageway, yeah.
Yeah.
Delphine.
Yes.
I'm gonna get naked. I'm gonna need new clothes.
Yeah, follow me.
Okay.
She leads you.
Wait, Delphine?
Yes.
Will she take Wilbur from me?
Not if she knows he's not Anya. Let's get you out of these. Let's get you out of that lovely. Let's get you out of that lovely dress you're wearing.
Do you want it? I don't want it.
Here, I'll show you. And she leads you towards one of the rooms. And she takes out a set of clothing. Her typical black leather black leather. It's not casual, but black leather pants, black leather jacket, a black shirt. And
I don't need the jacket. I got my jacket. I'll take the shirt. Do you have any pants that would make me feel like I'm in the cast of Grease Lightning?
And she turns around and you hear the sound of leather against leather. And she turns around. She's like, unfortunately not.
Okay. Do you guys have one of those college stores somewhere?
I've got an idea. You just get out of that dress, and I'll be right back. And she returns with jeans that's slightly too big for you.
Well, that's better than a fucking leather. Thank you. And then I'll get undressed.
Yeah,
do that
she. Yeah, no, you don't. You don't have. You don't have to.
Preferably not.
Preferably not. She helps you undress because you're still a bit groggy and weird and everything. She's very caring. I'll just leave that there. You guys come down. Do you snore, Olivia? No, you don't. You're a vampire. You guys come down. It's basically how I described it. It's basically down the stairs. After the secret door closes behind you, there's stairs down into a concrete, sort of like a bunker. But it's literally just a hallway with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 doors that you can see. The door at the end of the hallway is an actual door. The others are just doorways with curtains covering them. And Delphine gets, pushes aside one door's curtain, and she just, points towards her back. She's like, John, roll me another wits and awareness.
Swing and a miss.
Cool. Zakar leads you to the second room on the left.
How much time do we have before dawn?
This entire thing happened There was 3 hours about left. This is about an hour later. He leads you basically what's going to happen is he's going to open up a safe and motion to Theodora. Put the book in the safe.
Alright. Let's take the book and I place it there and slip away.
And he closes it. Give it a few spins. The huge. And he's like, well, seeing as there's about 2 hours left until the show starts and until dawn breaks, I'd suggest where am I? Where's my manners? Are any of you hungry?
I'm good.
I could go for something.
It's gonna be difficult waking her up. You know what? Tomorrow evening she'll be here. Miss Sinclair, she'll be here. You're more than welcome to stay here. You've got about 2 hours, which is basically, for those of you who don't know Bloom, you need 15 minutes, especially at this time of night, to get anywhere in Bloom. 15 minutes. So if you want to go somewhere, anyone, if you want to return to your places, he says...
Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to my spot.
Okay. He says you're free to leave. There's more than enough time for you to go.
I want to stay. I want to make sure Olivia is going to be alright.
Okay, and Sean?
Yeah, I guess I'll stay as well. Because I want to speak to Zakar.
Okay, you're gonna stay and speak to him. And, cool. Yeah, and Zakar pulls a switch, the door opens, and he's like, cool, if you wanna... will we see you here tomorrow night?
Probably. I mean, we'll see where tomorrow night goes. None of us expected tonight to happen. So.
Yeah, tonight to happen, yeah. Okay, cool. Should we arrange someone to pick you up?
I'll give you a call.
Okay. And he's like, are you gonna stay awake for the show? Are you gonna watch the show or not?
I mean, I'll probably hear it from where I am.
Actually, yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Actually, you would. Like, this is the northern part of Bloom, you're in the southern part of Bloom. Everybody in Bloom will hear it. Basically, yeah. It's like, oh, okay, cool. I think I'm gonna watch a bit. Cool. And he leads you off, or well, he opens the thing. He's very trusting for some odd reason. And he closes the door, the bookshelves moves into place behind you, and you're alone in the library.
Yay! I kind of try to go out the doors.
Okay, as you exit the door, that cold feeling washes over you again.
Yep.
And are you gonna walk or run at a brisk pace? It'll take you 20 minutes.
I've got 2 hours. I think I'll walk and try to avoid drawing further attention to myself.
Could you roll me? It's fucking this early in the morning. You won't need anything.
Right.
You're just walking. A couple of cars pass you by. People are turning home from clubs.
4 a.m. is a really good time to not draw attention to yourself.
Yeah, people are returning home from clubs. They're either too drunk to fucking care, whatever.
Right.
Anything specifically you want to do tonight, or are you just retiring home to sleep?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna head home. This is too close to the line to try to muck around with starting something.
You do get
That's a good way to get caught out in the sunlight.
yeah, you do get like a message
Okay.
on your phone. Basically, it's a live feed. If you click on, it's literally a little icon, and you see the place you've been to tonight. So if you click on it, it's gonna be a live feed. If you tap on it, it's gonna be a live feed.
Oh, cool.
And there's a countdown timer and everything. Yeah.
It's a live feed to Boom Time. Yeah.
It's a live feed to Boom Time, yeah. I think no, it's okay. What do you want to talk about there, Sean? Theodora, you're retiring to a room. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Zakar, I want to know exactly what the hell is going on. Because I am just a dude who's on the run, not trying to get caught, and yet somehow I'm in a spider's web of shit. And everything leads back to you.
Not everything. We're trying to get... I need to just remember the name I gave her. Was it M?
M, yeah.
We're trying to get Baroness M back.
Baroness who?
You know the crazy bitch we have currently in Bloom as our mistress, as our Baroness?
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of want the person she replaced to come back. But to do that, we need to
You want to
play
off
the
the
game
current Baroness?
for a bit. No. Not off. Expose.
Exposed for what? I haven't been here long enough to know what's going on, Zakar. You need to give me a reason to stay, otherwise I'm leaving.
He thinks on it for a few seconds. He's like, what was the special unit's name in your history, Sean? Without giving too much away, what was its name? It was a branch of the something, but we didn't decide on a name, did we?
I don't think we did. No, we didn't.
He looks at you. Wasn't it Blackwake or something?
We'll go with Blackwake.
Let's go with Blackwake. He looks at you and he's like, well, seeing as you use your normal name, we got a bit of info on you. The drug perk has some ties to the Blackwake program.
And now I'm immediately on edge. And I take an aggressive pose and I'm like, how did you find out about that?
Easy, you use your real name you used when you were alive.
If you're able to find that out, that means something was left of the facility when I ran away.
Some of it remains.
Remains? You mean remains active?
The remaining active is such a specific term.
Zakar, don't fuck with me now. If you know anything about what you're leading on, then you know exactly how dangerous everything inside that facility is. And if it gets out to a higher extent than the Herc, we're screwed.
Think of it as a Medusa's head. What happened at your facility was just one of the snakes.
Oh, you've got to be shitting me.
That's all we know. We're pretty sure all the major cities and towns in the world has got a branch of some sort. And roll me intelligence and insight.
Intelligence and insight. Where am I looking? Where is it?
Intelligence insight is in the middle skill column.
Insight, there we go.
Yeah.
Insight, intelligence, there we go. First decent roll for the night.
He's hiding something. As he says, there's multiple branches. And he's as he says, like all the major cities. And he says like multiple branches, all the major cities. And the moment he says, and I think, or I do believe, the mistress has got something to do with this place's branch. That's when you see a slight...
So you mean there's a branch here?
Yes. And the mistress has got something to do with it.
Okay.
Now, everything, including what transpired tonight, tonight was the final bit of... Everything points to Naval Hill.
Which means?
We need to go investigate. Or, well, you need to go investigate. By you, I mean all of you.
You think that just us are gonna go at it alone? And just simply report back to you?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, okay. So you want to play the whole chess game where you're pawns and you're the king?
I'm not playing the game. I am the game.
Okay.
And he takes out, from inside his pocket, he takes out a locket. And he puts it down onto the table next to him. And he's like, well, if you'll excuse me, I have a show to go and watch. I take it you're gonna stay because it's dawn soon.
Don't really have a choice.
Don't worry,
Considering
you'll
I'm
be
part
safe
of
here. relatively speaking. You're safer here than you were at your previous place.
Honestly, I think I'm more scared of you than I am of John.
That's a good fear to have.
You've
Because,
never instilled fear
as I said
the
earlier,
way I've instilled fear.
as I said earlier, we were the unknown.
Well then, if you want me to hold up my end of this proposal, then I expect you to keep your mouth shut about anything and everything you know about me. Understood?
Okay. That's a good thing. That's a good deal. That's a obvious way where this is going.
You
I
can go and watch whatever show you want.
He
We're
gets
not
up.
done here.
He gets up and he retires to his room. What do you do?
Well, you've piqued my interest for this locket, so obviously I'm gonna lock it. Pick it up. When I look at it, what is the locket like?
You open up the locket. It's a golden, the typical golden locket. You open up a locket, and there's 2 photos in the locket. One of Zakar, and one of your mother at a very young age. You've seen this photo,
And I would
recognize
the photo.
You've seen this photo in your house before. You remember this photo from your life. I'm going to give you one question to ask about the locket, and then we're going to take a break. Actually, wait, we can actually push through because we're close to 8 o'clock.
Yeah, just
We're literally 35
Pretty
minutes
much.
away from we're 25 minutes away from 8 o'clock, so we can stick around until 8. Yeah.
How worn is the locket? Like, how long has this locket, been around? Because it's been a significant amount of time has passed since that event transpired. Can I tell if the photos are old and worn? Is it recent photos that have been reprinted?
No, it's definitely a photo of your mom before you were born. So it's the photos are 35 years old, roughly. Roll me intelligence, and I want to give this to you so bad, but I need you to roll for it. Intelligence and investigation.
Okay. Oh, babe. Come on.
I need 3 successes. Okay, cool.
Yes!
Cool.
Nice.
They're both wearing lab coats.
Dun dun dun.
It's like the locket nut close. I put it towards my forehead and I go, son of a bitch, he played me for a fool. Put the locket around my neck and I tuck it away so that nobody can see it.
Along with the other locket. You've got a locket already around your neck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got 2 lockets around your neck now. Exactly the same. The one just has a picture of your mom, and the other one's got a picture of your mom and Zakar. Yeah. Yeah. And the night ends. Camera fades out on where he put the locket into his shirt. And you hear a voice. Next time on City of Thorns. Because we didn't take a break, I'm gonna actually cut it here. Next time on City of Thorns. And you just see a screen, you just see like an overhead view of Naval Hill. Like a drone's eye view of Naval Hill fly past. And the sun setting. And 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of eyes opening up. And that is the end of this episode. Wow.
Ta-da!
Wow.
Where's the kaboom? There's supposed to be
I was
an
supposed
earth-shattering
there's
kaboom.
supposed to be a the shot of Naval Hill has got smoking rubble. The kaboom does happen. You hear it. Some vampires rejoice. And that is it. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. So quickly, as I do always at the end. Now please, please, someone who's got something different than Olivia's acting. You start. Because you're all gonna go
Not
with
gonna
Olivia's
happen.
acting, so please.
Not
Yeah, pretty
gonna
much.
happen. Olivia wins again. Another night,
Yeah.
hands down.
It's
Unanimous.
always the woman. Okay? It's not always Olivia, it's always Olivia and Theodora. When it comes to Olivia's interaction with Sean or John, it's like, eh. They're men. They don't really fucking care.
Is this a bad time to say I was gonna choose Theo?
Damn, that was unexpected though. That was unexpected.
That was a rough episode tonight.
It was.
It's a good one though.
There was a lot of shit revealed.
Yeah.
The big thing was just I'm so glad I can finally fucking start deleting shit from session 1. Or session 2 actually. We've finally done it. There's still a bit of session 3 we need to do that you guys haven't done yet, but that's basically it. Wow. Thank you, each and every one of you, for partaking. You made tonight interesting. And no, Zakar's not played by Triple H. I am the game.
I am the
That's how you
game.
play it. I am the game.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I wanted, like, I nearly broke character when he said, "I am the game." I still wanted to break character for a moment.
The
I-
entire for me the entire chat is the entire reason why I keep the chat window open is so I can break character without breaking character.
Mm.
I'm like,
Yeah.
hands are out of character, face is staying in and looking gruff, hands are laughing tonight.
Yeah. So, where can people find you, John, or Second Class Elitist?
I am at Second Class Elitist on Twitch. I am at Second Class Elitist, and also my if anybody is interested more in my literature than my streaming.
It's the same thing. Come on, it's the same thing.
It is.
Yeah.
On Twitter, my fiction is available at W. Adam Clark. Make sure you follow that. I'm going to have some stuff coming up for the Patreon probably in the next 2 or 3 days.
Cool. And I'm going to go like an X on my side. Theodora, where can people find you and what are you up to for the next week?
Right.
Oh, Luna. Sorry, Luna.
That's fine. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, all under the same name as Luna_Sanguine. The underscore is very important. Yeah, this week we've just finished God of War, and the next game I'll be playing is Detroit Become Human.
Ooh, great game. I am so upset that's not on PC yet.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for a year to play that game.
I agree.
If you go to PS4, it's free on Plus for this month.
Yeah,
I
I don't have the
don't.
money to get the PS4.
And Sean, where can people find you? Well, you're technically away for a while.
Yeah, at this point, you guys will only see me here on Saturdays with the rest of the crew because for the foreseeable future, I will be too busy with my classes and my tests and my projects to be able to stream on my own. So I do apologize for that. Hopefully, that'll change closer to the end of the year, though.
And then, fucking lady who stole the show. Bitch. Where can people
I
find
honestly
you?
did not know I could do that. Like, when I started feeling the tears, I'm like, oh my god, it's happening.
Where
She
can
cried
people...
on cue. That was the most.
That was
impressive part.
fucking weird.
I
That
didn't know I could do that. It's like, it's very cool. I was like, now I know. Next time I get pulled over.
Exactly, yeah. Where can people
but
find
yes.
you? What are you doing for the next week?
So this weekend, I'm actually streaming after this. I have my normal stream schedule. I'm starting Grand Theft Auto 5 RPG on a dedicated server, and then also I'm going to be playing Armor mod, all RPG roles, and then normally during the week I do CS:GO grind and I play a lot of alpha games just to test them out. And then we do baking and talk shows. So every Thursday we do a talk show, every Friday we do baking IRL. You can find me on Twitter at Minimay1994 and on Instagram at Minimay. And I don't cry during my streams, I promise.
Oh, one more thing I forgot real quick. Next Saturday, after we get done with this and with the wrap-up session afterwards, I'll be doing a Savage sellout stream because I need the money. For those of you who have never seen the Savage sellout streams, basically it's a 3-hour stream extended by donations and subs, where we do the entire stream as Macho Man Randy Savage. So it's a sight to behold, I assure you.
There we go. There we go.
I dig it.
Yeah.
All I know about Randy Savage is cream of the crop.
The cream rises to the top.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for sticking around. A lot less issues today than with a lot less issues on this stream than with the IRL stream earlier today. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. You can find us over at patreon.com/City of Thorns. And it's kind of interesting that Mr. Cobra Kai's Twitch isn't there yet. In the command.
I'll become more permanent. I'll become more permanent later on.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Tomorrow I'll be doing some theme hospital. It's basically theme hospital. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. Thank you everybody for... You 5 should play a game of Town of Salem. We should.
Oh, I love that game.
We should.
I've never played it.
An idea for
I've
the
heard it's
future.
good.
Yeah, an idea. It's basically based off of the concept of werewolf. All the rules of werewolf is literally on one website, where one is you basically have to lie to each other the whole time.
Oh.
Oh, so
But
we get
if
to
you
be
like
married.
Town of
Awesome.
no, but if you like Town of Salem, you should check out Throne of Lies. It was one I was actually a commentator. We used to do tournaments for that game. It's the same idea where one of you is like there's the cult, and then there's all really cool.
It's basically like terrorists versus what's that Gary's mod thing?
Trouble in Terrorist Town.
Trouble in Terrorist Town. Yeah, you need to figure out who's a terrorist and who isn't, and
Yeah, that makes sense.
basically, yeah, that's a very basic explanation of Town of Salem. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Again, thank you to my lovely cast members here: Minimay, Second Class, Cobra Kai, and Luna. Thank you. You made tonight worth it again. Every single time I'm like, there's no way we can top the last episode. And then shit happens.
Wait, there's more.
At some point, we'll reach that plateau, and I hope we can keep that going.
Yeah.
As long as we're rising,
Absolutely.
we're rising like cream to the top. So awkward wave, and we will see you in the after show over on our Patreon.